Fear or faith? Fear disables the mind and therefore the man, birthing paralysis wherever it can. Seized at the moment you step out and believe, it distorts your reality with intent to deceive. Faith enables the mind and therefore the man to believe the conclusion before it began. Confidence, trust, and that unflinching desire, the essential ingredients to ensure you aspire. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. When faith encounters fear, combat draws near. The war of the mind is continually driven, and as battles rage, only one prize is given: life or death. The battle is heated. Your fears are deep-seated. Would you rather emerge victorious or withdrawn and defeated? Make your choice. If it's your wish that your life should be spared, then put on your armour and stand well prepared. For the weapons of your warfare are not carnal but mighty, a power and strength that should not be taken lightly. The power comes through God, who created man's mind. Ensure that your thoughts and his word are aligned. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear invades by sowing seeds of doubt. This is no time for semantics. Tell him, get out! Invading hope's pathway when weaving his web, fear will drag you down to your lowest ebb. The sirens of well-being advise you, don't let him in. Sound the alarm before he trespasses within. His signature of deception thickens and obscures until the vision or reality is no longer yours. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear hinders your progress and removes from your peace. Your emotional well-being expected to cease. Therefore pull down those strongholds and cast out all fears. Extinguish imaginations that have plagued you for years. For your thoughts and notions claim senses and emotions. Fear of the future. Fear from the past. When will it end? How long will it last? Negative versus positive. Best or worst? It's got to happen. It never does. I will do it. No, I can't. Should I pray? No, I shan't. Strengthen emotions. Say your devotions. Learn how to pray and what not to say. Don't be disheartened and try not to fear. Be encouraged in the hope that your dream will draw near. Expectations fulfilled and promises come true. The best and not the worst is what will inspire you. Trust in the truth. Trust and obey. It's an exercise to be undertaken each and every day. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Faith believes it's possible. Fear says it died. But the simple truth of the matter is, he brazenly lied. Don't harbour the negative, but consider what is true. Whatsoever things are positive, again, such will inspire you. Faith opposes doubt. Fear invites him in. The key to your sanctity is to lock him out from within. The key to self-destruction rests in not recognizing his guise and becoming depressed and disheartened upon believing his lies. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Faith is faithful. Fear is fearful. One leaves you hoping, the other leaves you tearful. Whilst faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidenced by things unseen, fear comprises things dreaded, a distortion of reality thought seen. Will you be filled with faith, or will you be full of fear? When you wake up each morning, which do you wear? Where do you turn? What do you do? When are you leaving? What's stopping you? What a dilemma, to go or to stay. It's one of those choices you make every day. You know not the future, nor what's coming to pass. As fear lies about tomorrow, your today is tinged with sorrow. Fear consults your weaknesses, then distributes lies. But faith remains steadfast. The truth never dies. Blowing a situation out of proportion, permit it, and fear devours, akin to extortion. Scared and frightened, you wilt and stumble. Is this humiliation, or do you simply stand humble? Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Faith arranges, but fear deranges. The fear of something, ever worse than its reality, somehow it breeds a certain mutuality of confidence in absentia, withdrawal and self-harm. Mindset you will have to unceremoniously disarm. That is, unless you want to be shivering, worrying, shaking or crying, anxious, frustrated and scared, always sighing. Though many may think that you've totally lost your mind, be encouraged in the hope that it's something you can find. All the symptoms of dementia are bound to disappear if you pay heed to your faith and abandon all fear. Not a spirit of fear, but power, love, and sound mind. Be anxious for nothing, your prescription is signed. Make the effort, why don't you? And with the faith you invoke, this is another plan of the enemy you'll be able to revoke. In hours of darkness, look forward, be steadfast, abiding in the truth that you are the first and not the last. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Welcome faith in moments of sadness. Accept gifts of hope, wrapped in the oil of joy and gladness. Faith opens doors, giving access to divine healing. The outcome and benefits are truly appealing. The ability to cure often helps you endure, and is the opposite of fear, which when harboured breeds ill feeling. Faith sanitizes your mind so you see things clearly in perspective, attaining an understanding of your purpose and why it is you still live. Therefore, although fear obscures your vision, continually promoting indecision, operate like a surgeon and perform spiritual circumcision. Fear, being fearful, is afraid of itself. Cut it off, let it wither, it's a tie you must sever. Once you cut, ensure you sever, as when using a recently sharpened knife. For there's only one choice. Will you choose death or will you choose life? It's time for election. Make your selection, for the shield of faith is your only protection. What choice is there when it comes to good health? Will it be made for you or will you make it yourself? Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear will have you become as a sheep alone, moaning in an unintelligible and undecipherable tone. It seems there's no hope when you're isolated and vulnerable, but faith finds you a shepherd who is truly venerable. The work of the shepherd passes on to the shearer. You are cleaned and shaven, your focus is clearer. The fabric of sheep turns out to be wool. Its warmth and protection can be used to the full. For all things will eventually work out for your good. Nothing is wasted from the experience withstood. For you are no longer naive when you choose to believe. Therefore arise and shine. Walk in wisdom. Do not grieve. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear's destabilizing power searches for spoil. His claws of trepidation cause you to recoil, misleading your thoughts and ruining your vision. His focus lies in having you bound and held captive, imprisoned. Fear spreads like a virus, contagious without rest, lingering uninvited like an irritating pest. He erodes, gnaws and strips, displacing your faith. Hearken not unto him, for you will not be safe. If fear grasps your confidence and grips self-esteem, ensure it's your faith you grab back and redeem. Don't allow him to reign, make him resign. Trust with your faith, and you'll soon be fine. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear invites failure, doom and distress. Anticipating the worst leaves your life in a mess. Terrible expectations will expose your every nerve. The pain is horrendous and one you don't deserve. Reverse and withhold the enemy's plans to deceive. Abide by God's word and you will surely achieve. Every fiery dart of doubt and fear must be eclipsed or returned so God's word you can hear. For faith comes by hearing, and hearing God's word. Receive and believe, let your spirit be stirred. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear perverts the truth and confuses the issue. But wouldn't it be wonderful if all thoughts would wish you the best and not the worst, success and not failure, good and not evil, an edifying adventure, projecting aspirations of what was once just a dream. Such thoughts would liberate and you would flourish, enjoying them to the extreme. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Therefore determine for yourself what you aspire to be. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Fear of failure, faith in success. The former provokes anxiety, the latter promotes rest. Don't worry if you fall or your plans have been blocked. It's simply a less than subtle attempt to have your aspirations mocked. Diverting your attention to make you recoil was merely fear's distraction whilst searching for spoil. Forever fearless and faithful, never faithless nor fearful. Be careful for nothing, Be neither anxious nor tearful. Take comfort in the knowledge that this life is a college, a temporary school of learning for the faint-hearted and the discerning. Wisdom speaks to the faint-hearted and the stiff-necked, saying, your potential lies within dreams you once thought were wrecked. You must therefore never tire, but always be on fire. God's word is truth. The devil is a liar. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. The glass is half empty, or is it half full? Your mindset will decide which direction you pull. Once you accept your destiny, your legacy is fulfilled. As you continue with faith, fear's pathway is killed. Continue in faith, then when you least expect, your suddenly will arrive with everything in prospect. Faith's presence is sweet and bears you no ill, engaging the heart with dreams to fulfill. Being beautifully persuasive, neither cunning nor evasive, a sanctuary is provided where your mind can rest and promises live. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Faith steps forward, fear cowers back. Don't marry fear, and don't divorce faith. Live your life, tell death you die. Decree a thing and it shall be established, for this is how battles are won. Be mindful of what you speak, as the power of life and death is in the tongue. Declaring what is positive with a confession of faith enables your promise to stay alive and your vision to stand safe. Faith inherits the promise that must remain alive, and when faith embraces works, your promises will thrive. Works employed by faith produce seeds that are proactive, but those recruited by fear cultivate produce that is inactive. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Faith revives your confidence, encouraging self-esteem. The two work wonderfully together, forming an excellent team. The embodiment of faith is your destiny fulfilled. Protect and believe, so it cannot be killed. Faith opens doors once thought to be locked. It all seemed impossible when your confidence was knocked. The basis of faith being hope yet unseen. Your standard of hope should be a carriage fit for a queen. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. Faith is the key to having prayers answered. Permit it, and your approach to life's struggles will be mastered. By grace, you are saved through faith. It is a gift from above. The fruits of the Spirit, embodied in joy, peace, and love. Perfect love casteth out fear. Call on the Lord, and he will draw near. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing God's word. Be still, wait, and listen. His voice will be heard. Fear or faith? If I can control the mind, I can control the man. As you control your mind, you will control your inner man. Don't accept that you can't, for of a certainty you can. If fear threatens your stability by intimidating your mind, hold all thoughts captive and say, "Get thee behind." Stand firm in the truth that his plans you can foil. Annihilate each one and disengage from turmoil. Fear is inferior, his behavior simply outrageous. Walk in faith, the superior. Be confident, be courageous. Accomplishment and success is truly your portion. Abundance and life. There's no death, no abortion. Conquer battles, emerge triumphant, arise and shine. Success is glorious. You are victorious. Shout, victory is mine.